talk show. This is Dr. Fatherhood tonight. My name is the eagle himself, Mwewe. Dr. Fatherhood is my name, alongside the one of my DJ. The man in the suit, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you.
So much what your camera fanya kazi, kama tuwafuate nyote.
Where?
Unajua kesho naenda wapi?
Wapi?
Sitasema. Umebe.
Kwa nini nafanyikana mama bei kila siku?
Uwezi sema.
Wajaliwa mnaenda matanga ni kama mnaenda harusi mnavaa. Muna machu na mwenye kaburi. Oh, welcome guys. It's been such an amazing week. And of course we are live on TV 47. Mazini na hema, kwani millennial shida ni nini?
Sida. Nilikwambia wachana madeni. Wachana sorry.
Wachana wajaliwa wamefanya.
Wachana wamejua wanafanya na hema.
Na mimi mtu asijaribu kuniambia, hebu kamera ni focus on me kwanza, toa order this hapo kwa hiyo shot. Hii mambo kuniambia nafanana na nyako. Hii mambo kuniambia nafanana na nyako. Kuna mtu anampiga.
Si mimi. Huyu ni Eddie Murphy ndo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going far. There's something about the way you are thinking today that
This. Si ni kweli?
Wewe na issue yako ya alugini umevaa.
Leo kwa sawa. Leo kwa smart. Leo.
What is this? Ebu simama hapa. Wewe ebu ona.
The shine is showing. The shine showing.
No. We just want you to be on your own dressing as bad like this. Jaribu kushare fundi.
Shoot wako. Shoot imefanya dek. Kutoka Australia.
Shoot imefanya dek na mwana studio hajaipa hata.
Mbona jioni mkifanya kazi?
Sijioni kwa screen.
Kazi kabla na kuona.
Saa ina match na viatu, si ndio? Long na acha nisikie hapo. Ona, sikilia hapo.
Nimeshikilia.
Umewahi ona hiyo?
Sijawahi. The last time niliona mtu akivaa hivi ilikuwa tomboy.
In the ear.
That was in toka nje, by the way. Please, your family is expecting better food. Ladies and gentlemen, karibuni sana live on Dr. Fatherhood. It's going to be an amazing show tonight. And tonight I'm hosting one of the best footballers to ever come out of Kenya. He has played for teams and clubs across the world, and actually and also has played for the Harambee Stars team. He played for Yanga, he played for a team in India as well, and also played for the Harambee Stars, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, this week, a couple of days ago, he was actually elected as the new president of the oldest team in Kenya, AFC Leopards, Avaluya FC. And of course, the one and only, the legend himself, Boniface Ambani. He's going to be live on the show. And as he comes on the show, it's important for me to also say that pia mimi najua mambo ya ball. Pia mimi najua mambo ya mpira.
Ile ya kurukwa.
Mimi najua mambo ya mpira sana kwa sababu nimepatiana mimba mara 3
Unasema wewe na number 3?
Mimi number 3 pale shoot. Ndingling. So yeah, I have played football before. I have 3 children, so najua mambo ya ball. Yo najua kabisa. So it's going to be live on the show. But it's my realize kitu moja Ian na what is this?
Yes.
Wahindi umayona India ikiwa World Cup?
Mbona hapo umesema kweli?
India haijaiko World Cup.
Why?
India wako vizuri mambo ya kuuza spare parts hapa Grogo. Street food wanajua kabisa.
Kushona maroho.
Maroho ni nini kushona when it comes to science?
Mbona India ina lead sana kwa matibabu?
Hiyo wako sawa. Lakini India haijawahi fika World Cup kwa sababu FIFA cannot risk India scoring 1 goal and celebrating for a whole 30 minutes. Imagine to India Patel.
Yoni gol ngapi?
yote nambari ya kwanza. By the time to
exaggeration.
mimi stakio. So that is what is going to be happening on the show. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know we have our trending stories.
Yes.
The stories that controlled the week. And of course, we'll be having memes of the week as well. Then we're getting straight into the interview of the night. This is Dr. OFWENEKE Tonight, DJ Ian, Dr. OFWENEKE, and of course, word at this level of the show, right?
Leo bwana, piga ukisema unafanya mingi bwana.
Nimeangusha Eddie Murphy.
Leo kati ngoja kidogo.
Eddie, sorry Murphy.
Ukiangalia vizuri,
Eddie Murphy. Sorry, Eddie.
Mimi nakwambia kampuni imeemploy watu useless, lakini ni sawa tu. Tunafanyaje na watu lazima walipe ne? Ladies and gentlemen, trending stories of the week. Story number one, ladies and gentlemen, zile vitu ambavyo vimekuwa hapa kwenye social media. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, na nakumbuka our WhatsApp number is 0793 267 and of course on the SMS is 22047, and of course call in 0795045564. But before we get into the 20 stories of the week, these are the trending memes ambazo zimechekesha watu kwa sababu ningeomba sana mtangazaji wetu wa upeo wa TV7 Andrin atoke mbele yetu, kwa sababu tafadhali, sisi ni watu ambao tunaenda kanisani, ni watu ambao tumeokoka. Mtu anakatuoka mbele yetu ujaribu kuconfuse mshahara yangu, haitakubalika tafadhali. Niko na watoto 3 wa kufeed.
Unasema you are weak.
I'm not weak, but lakini macho
is very weak.
Nipatie meme number 1. These are the memes of the week. Meme number 1. Nipatie pale Nick. Nasema social studies. Teacher was discussing about safer places in the community. Which of the following is not a safe place? I repeat again. Discussing about safe places in the community. Which of the following is not a safe place? 1, a stranger's home. Of course, haiwezi kuwa ni hiyo. Uliza wasichana wa Nairobi. A stranger's house is a safe house.
Very safe.
As long as umechapa shots, any house.
As a matter of fact, it is the safest.
It is the safest.
Bora iko na fridge.
Bora iko na fridge. Na wifi. Wewe hujaipeleka demu yako kutembelea beste yako, alafu wifi ya demu yako ina connect bila password. Makosa.
Sasa yuko kwa Airbnb.
Up. Alright, rudisha Nika, tujamaliza. We were still analyzing, alright?
Okay.
Of course, there's option C, which is a school. School is a safe place because that's how you get education. Alright? Option D, church.
Very
church, I mean, kuna kanisa moja hapa Valley Road ambayo watu wali complain it's not a safe place. So I don't know what to say about that. But Wakenya wengi walichagua option B, a police station. Una police station.
Hiyo ndio umesema.
Police station. Police station.
Yeah.
Lakini ukiangalia economy ya sahi, hata petrol station is not a safe place.
Fafanua.
Nobody is perfect.
You're far from perfect.
Nobody is perfect. I love the way our show looks tonight on TV, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so many Kenyans chose a police station is not a safe place. All right. Meme number 2, kuna nyingine Nick. Give me the second meme. Nasema pale, Nigerian prophet killed by a lion after boldly entering its cage to prove his power to church members, all right? Now, he claimed he had dominion, like the biblical Daniel. Unfortunately, the lion did not read the Bible.
Unajua, you know, these Nigerian people and the rest of the countries,
yes,
they are trying to mimic what they are trying to do what Kenyans are doing. You know how pastors can go into that den of lion without any interference.
Well, umeingia den of lion.
Ngoja kidogo. You know the prophet, sitasema jina, lakini my first pastor. Sisi wajadua tuna baptist watu ndani ya den of lion. Na sitarudia. Sasa Kenya pekee ndio rehabilitation center. All those dramas Kenya pekee ndio
inaweza fanyika hapa. Lakini kama wasichana wetu DJ Ian, Kama wasichana wetu wanajipatanga katikati ya masimba na bado wana survive. Pale Al-Fakir, pale Habanos, pale Quiver, wasichana wetu wako katikati ya meza ya masimba.
Wana quiving tools.
But sasa unajua Kenya, yusi hapa maandamano ya last. Tuliona Moses yetu. Ni vile tu
Moses mgani?
Mkuona Moses ya emoji una hiyo picha ya Moses.
Wacha wataangalia. Lakini a lot of things Nigeria wanajaribu vitu mingi. Sababu before this DJ Ian, a month ago, kuna pastor wa Nigeria ambaye alikuwa mbele ya congregation for 1 week akijaribu kuturn water into wine.
Water
haibadiliki. Yo nakwambia
Basaba ilikataa.
Unajua mimi najiuliza what if hiyo siku Yesu akijaribu kubadilisha wine? What if ingekataa?
Ingewekwa kwa Biblia.
Haingewekwa kwa Biblia. Yo angeficha. Mimi naona wewe lakini wewe Yesu ajaribingi. Jesus is a miracle worker. You kumbafu. Well, Jesus is a miracle worker. Lakini between the ages of 12, ukiangalia between the ages of 12 until 30 years. Biblia imenyamaza. Sakata. Biblia imenyamaza. Hatujongi Yesu alikuwa mapasta na maprofet waanze kutuambia because at 12 years
tulipatia story mingi sana.
Tunaona kiburi ya Yesu kitokea. Yesu amepotea home, ameenda sleepover wapi? Kwa nyumba ya baba yake. Mama yake anampata amuuliza where have you been? Amuuliza woman. Imagine you as an African boy Ian, what are this? Dr. Ofweneke. Imagine calling your mother woman. Ati woman, don't you know I was in my father's house? Alafu nafikiri Mary, lakini unajua Mary must have been an African mother. Because if I study well, if kama the last time tunasikia Yesu akiwa 12 years, alikuwa na mama yake. Na tujaisikia Yesu tena mpaka 30 years.
30 years. Hapo katikati
kuna vile alivurutwa hivi. Yesu alipotea.
Hapo tu hapa kutuonyesha hiyo kwa kamera.
Yesu alichapwa.
Hakutuonyesha hiyo kwa kamera. Alitolewa hapo kama anacheka lakini akisaenda nje. Yesu alipewa. Hata kusinda ile yani.
Imagine umeita mama yenu woman.
Ati woman. Don't you know about Habanos?
You know, you can do that one in front of your mother. Mama yako mbele ya kamera. Mtoto yangu.
Give me on the next one, on the next meme, on the next meme, on the next one. Aka kitu kama thread. Anasema Akikuyu watching you leave his shop and buy the goods in the next shop which is also his shop.
Hii animal inaitwa. This thing is
hiyo mnyama mimi sijui.
Inaitwa aje? Hiyo mnyama.
Alezi tuambie kwa Kijaluo.
Hiyo mnyama.
I mean, you live in Rongai and you passed National Park. How can you not know the animal?
Timon, Lion King.
Timon. Timon from Lion King.
Inafanana na mtu. Guys, angalieni vizuri. Sio emoji, sorry guys. Sijasema kitu.
By the way, ikimatumi wani vizuri.
Ukiangalia Ebu angalia hiyo macho na macho.
Amnanga heshima.
Macho ya hii.
Amnanga heshima kabisa. Haya, nipatie hiyo mimi ya mwisho before tunge trending stories. Anasema nakupea Minute Maid apple yangu baridi unakunja sura. Kwa nini unataka nifukuzwe kazi? Anataka nifukuzwe.
Wewe nakupea maji ukunywe unakunywa.
Wewe kunywa, wacha story mingi.
Unataka mdosi ajue.
Mdosi ajue si haiko Minute Maid. Wewe kunywa hiyo Minute Maid, wacha mchezo wewe.
Pendi hiyo.
Those are the those are the memes of the week. Now getting into the trending oh, there's one more. Haya, tutoke hapo. Ngoja ndo tumeanza trending stories of the week. Now Russia has decided Russia has decided to cut electricity and internet after saa 4
to boost birth rate.
Yes.
Walala. Ticket ya ndege ni pesa ngapi?
Ni huko
nauliza tu bwana.
So huko ameamua watu
waamisi Wajaluo.
Hapana, Wajaluo gani? Wajaluo gani? Hii hizi kwa contract ya Wajaluo. Hii ni contract ya Waluya bana.
Hata tena kuna
hii ni tenda ya Waluya.
Guys,
hii ni tenda ya Waluya. Huko wachukue tu kwanza wachukue Mulamwa.
Ulama wenu
hii contract.
Angomeno.
Hii contract wakipatia Mulamwa hata kuna hiyo wakati stima.
Stima
wapi hii? Mlamua with stima ikuwe isikue.
Stima isikatwe.
Isikat.
Wewe utakompita je na giza
Yan, guys, umezoom yan. Of me record.
Wacha niende Russia.
Russia. Unajua ukienda Russia inabidi tu umetoka kama usha Russia.
Iko sawa.
Iko sawa?
Siletu hapa kesho.
Tenda haya. Trending story number 2. This is what happened. This is actually what happened this week. Diamond was asked a very interesting question. Diamond will do well in music, but when it comes to other things, Diamond will keep on embarrassing East Africa on his own, without any help. This is what Diamond was asked, all right? Play me the clip.
For TikTok.
No.
Yo, it's your boy D Swish. We in New York, come here with.
What's good?
We in New York, come here with.
You said what?
I said, yo, it's your boy D Swish. We in New York, come here with. Like, what's your name, bro? Introduce yourself to the people.
Okay. I didn't get it. Like, you talk too slow. This platinum's all the way from Africa.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I like the fit you got on, twin.
Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. Like, this one, I don't know the brand names, but what I know is they quite know that.
Okay. Run me through what you got on, gang. Start with the shoes.
Oh, this one is from my style. I don't know what the name of it is. From my style, I don't know what the name of it. I love just looking good, but I don't know the names. Like, just buy. Like now I came from Balenciaga. Here I got some stuff. This one, I don't know what the name of it. Maybe you should check it, bro. But I'll go.
Okay, well, one question for you, bro. Would you say when you're dating, like, would you say fashion is something that's important to you in relationships? Why or why not?
Would I say fashion is what?
Important to you in relationships, like when it comes to dating.
Yeah. It's very. What is important when it comes to relationship? What?
No, like, what'd you say?
What is that for?
For TikTok.
No.
Oh.
Real quick, but thank you. You can take a picture.
Swag.
My love.
Tanzania.
Diamond hamwelewi huyo interviewer, na sasa mimi shida ni siwaelewi wote.
Interviewer pia.
Diamond hata sijarudia. Diamond ameulizwa
Maski, what's your name, bro?
Sasa yako 35th. Amefika 35th. Sini alisa mwaka yake. Yawa. Nganichie. Fita 35th years so.
So Diamond was, of course, in the United States of America the other day, and was being interviewed in the streets of in America, and clearly there was a language.
Clearly.
There was a Hamisa understanding.
There was that way.
We still have. We still have that opportunity.
What?
Of what?
Of.
Lakini nyinyi mlipatia mjali wenyu kwa Diamond. Si mlipeleka mjali wenyu kwa Diamond, kwani Tanasha Dona ni wapi?
Tanasha unajua Kenya.
Ama inakaa hiyo relationship ili break na language barrier.
Hakuwa naelewa Tanasha. Na
Tanasha.
Tanasha.
Kidogo.
Trending story number 2. Trending story number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we're taking you all the way back to Nigeria, whereby the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Tinubu, had something to say. He had something to say, out of which I agree. I have a story about this, but first of all, this is what the president of the federal government of Nigeria had to say. President Tinubu, just play me the clip.
Tell me. Tell me, what are we producing and selling to other countries? Not even slippers. We eat the skin of our cows instead of turning them to beautiful bags and shoes. Eliminate that. It's a sign of poverty.
Which is so true.
That is so true, lakini mimi naona kama baba is still young. Naona baba is still young.
Wachana president.
Baba is still young.
If Tinubu is a president, then there's hope for Baba.
There is hope for Baba. 2027, tu kwa ballot. Baba the 6th. Status tunachukua saa 2 asubuhi.
Even though muliweka carpet last time, this time weke mpaka carpet. Unajua niliwaambia tangu election DJ Ian, Wajaluo hawapendi kuona carpet mbele yao.
Kwanza
nyumba zote za Wajaluo hakuna carpet. Because the last time waliona carpet
Ilikuwa
Lakini we are the most gifted people in Kenya.
In carpeting.
Not carpeting, just relax. Relax. You know, I'm enjoying myself in government, which I did not. We had people who voted for us.
Ati hakuna utamu ya kuenjoy marupurupu ya serikali ambayo hukupigia kura. Alafu wenye walipigia kura wako maandamano. Oh, this life has no balance. Chop rice.
Okay, chop rice now.
And of course, the last trending story of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Vintage buddies, isn't it? Vintage buddies? Yes, daughter and dad. Ebony Akeyo, daughter and dad, all right?
It's square, see, we run things that are we. Hook up in the club, give them a run, give them a jump, with your busy body, with your busy body, When I first saw her, she was looking like an angel light. She blew me in my mind like a dynamite. She flashed like a lighter in any candlelight, and then she said, "All this on me." Yeah, you know, so when you move your body, hold them tight. Make it a drop to hurt nobody, make it a watch your side. I beg you, pick up, I'm gonna get no be fight, and then she said, "All this on me." Boy, you know, say if I give you what.
Nice one!
No. That's not the father.
No. Let me tell
that's
you.
not the father.
Let me tell you, until you're a father to girls. All right? Until you're a father to girls. I think next week, emoji nikumbusha next week nikuwekea video ya one of my daughters and I dancing. I have 3 beautiful girls, and shout out to my daughters. I know my first one is in school, sijui kama she's watching Faith. My first one is 15 years, Faith Sunday. My second one is 10 years.
Guys, thank
Debbie Sunday, and of course my third one is 6 years. Na nakwambia mimi sirika yako naweza kutemea mate.
Ngoja kidogo niwaambie.
Kofi kwa Father Abraham.
I am having a show with my father-in-law. Sorry guys. Ngoja kidogo sijasema hiyo.
Hey.
Unataka ng'ombe ngapi? Sisi ni Wajaluo.
Mbona ulipe ng'ombe na wewe ni ng'ombe already? So that is the father of the century, and I think I like what the Gen Zs have done. Gen Zs have sisi millennials, we grew up fearing our fathers, right? Sisi wanaogopa. This one,
respect.
I would have never done this. The first time I've danced with my father was 3 weeks ago at the Security Fest. That was the first time nimewahi dance na budangu.
Wako na hiyo clip.
Hiyo clip utaitafuta tu, iko mahali kwa internet, huko #SecurityFest 2025 on TikTok.
Imagine ungekuwa na dance kama ule anaingia na buda yake
ingekuwa ni ngumu. Mimi budangu, the only time mimi na budangu tungepata wewe akinifukuza na kiboko. Lucho mimi nilikuwa na kiboko yangu.
Yaani ukitaka kuchafu unaenda unaleta.
Alafu unatuma. I think our fathers of a generation were evil. Umenitengenezea kiboko, alafu ukataka kunichapa, unanituma nilete. Alafu it's only African Kenyan moms when you wanakuseti kwa buda
live.
Alafu hao ndio bado wanakutetea.
Usimuue sasa,
Alafu lazima nini? Wewe usinipigia mtoto wangu. Mimi kuna siku nilipigwa mpaka nikauza mama yangu, niambie ukweli. Wewe si mama yangu. Wewe umaitoroka, tulikuwa na stay Ronga. By the way, truth be told, tulikuwa na stay Ronga nyuma ya Jehovah Witness.
Hizo za karibu kwa.
Bas, hiyo time nilikuwa nasoma Prime Junior Academy.
Wala.
Sasa mimi nikaona mazee buda madha wananitesa. Makazi nini naosha vyombo. Kila kitu. Wewe umaitoroka kwenyu. Nilitoroka saa 2 asubuhi. Niko na kuna mtu ananitafuta, of course hakuna simu. Nikarudi saa 11. Badala madha yangu kukuwa shocked, nimerudi home. Nilitoka niambia, umerudi? Akanituma kubai makaa. Yani nimetoroka. I'm like, you guys don't realize I had run away from home. Can you guys have emotions in this place?
In African.
Those are our African moms. So ladies and gentlemen,
I used to curse even my mom, my own mom. I used to curse her. Na siku amenipiga ni
mpaka unalani mama yangu.
Unalani mbinguni itatoka kwa hii nyumba na hutawahi niona tena, nitakufa nje na njaa.
All right, so ladies Ladies and gentlemen, of course, where we're about to go on a short break. When we come back, we'll be hosting the newly elected AFC Leopards president, the football legendary himself, Boniface Ambani, for the first time ever since election, live on Dr. OFWENEKE Tonight. We will see you after the short break.
Kuphela kepha silwela ukwakha isizwe esinohlo.
Our world is changing every day, and so should we, for the better. Each week, we tackle the big why, the question that should be on everyone's minds. Why isn't this fixed yet? Deforestation, global warming, and the adverse effects of climate change. The future isn't just something that we inherit, it's something that we create. Join us on The Green Fix as we tell the stories of those who refuse to give up. When it comes to fixing the planet, there is no time to waste. Join me, Shiksha Aurora, on Thursdays at 9 p.m. on The Green Fix as we look into the big why, you and I.
For comprehensive information and education on your health, Body Garage is here.
Don't allow anyone to pluck out your good tooth as long as it is strong and stable.
Cancer doesn't start today and you get the symptoms tomorrow. By the time you pick it or the time it is manifesting in you, probably will be there about 5 to 10 years.
The eye is the window to the rest of the body.
Don't forget to stay hydrated.
And of course, you at home do take your water.
So the ultimate test is actually you check your urine. Your urine should be clear.
Clear like the water?
Yes. Should be able to see the other side of the urine. If your urine is colored or has changed color, you cannot see the other side, then you have not taken enough water.
Don't forget regular health checkups. Early detection saves lives.
I want the message be, we can prevent cervical cancer. We prevent cervical cancer in several ways. You have young girls and even somebody who's above that age, you can pay at least every 3 years. Somebody should have a pap smear done.
If you are 40, 45, 50, going upwards, once a year, please go see a doctor. Yeah, it's just for normal routine maintenance.
Hey there, friends. Welcome to Kids on the Block, where fun and
After the break, this is Dr. OFWENEKE Tonight. Of course, having such a good time, and thank you so much to each and every single people, persons that are watching from different parts of the world on YouTube. We are now on StarTimes and plus all other TV platforms. We are live, and of course, on our YouTube page as well, on our Facebook fan page. Kila mahali, we are live only on TV47, your home of untold stories. And now, very quickly before tuendelee, what is this?
Yes, sir.
Wazee wamekataa kuzeeka. Wamekataa kuzeeka. Na siku hizi kila, as long as you're alive, you're on TikTok. All right? Now, this is my favorite couple of the week. Ni washosho wawili na guka. Waliamua hawabaki nyuma, wameingia TikTok challenge. Tafadhali, put for me that video.
Ready for burn up warning, somewhere splinter. Big up bad gal in a real life, nothing that. When the things hotter come like a sprinter. Hotter than lava anytime, even in winter. Girl, let me see how you a bad body sipping when you sit down on the jammy in a that. So me tell me, girl, let me see how you a bad body smoking when you black it, jammy in a that. You so my girl, when you body, get bobby for me.
Nice one. Lakini ningeomba serikali hawa wawili waseparatiwe. Otherwise wakiendelea hivi wakiendelea hivi watoto watatosha.
What was it? You know, guys, when I was growing up, I used to think that Dr. Feneki is but ako tu ase guys naenda kulose kazi lakini ase ako tu. Check Dr. Feneke 10 years ago. Dr. Feneke of 2025.
This boy is
very sweet.
Chomist.
This boy is
very sweet, very young.
Karusambanga. What? All right, now what Gen Alpha wamechoka na masomo. And I would understand. I mean, they've been born in the most weirdest of times.
True.
So Gen Alpha wamechoka na masomo. Now Gen Alpha sent a representative to send a word to the world why they are tired of education. Kwa hivyo, please, Ministry of Education, look into this. We have reported the first case of a Gen Alpha who is tired of education. Play me the clip.
Ati Zuri unasema nini?
Shule mimi jana nikaenda shule. Sasa nimetoka shule. Vile tulikuwa basi kakuja kutuchukua. Alafu mimi mambo shule akili yangu imenijaa. Mambo shule akili yangu imenijaza kwa. Mambo shule imenijaza kwa akili.
Sasa sweetie na school fees.
Na school fees.
Oh my goodness, akili yangu imejaa mambo mingi.
Shule.
For the first time, literally, brother, sema akili imejaa uji.
Ungesema hivyo.
For the first time, and that kid is so adorable. So a big shout out to that beautiful little kid. If somebody has seen her, knows her, and she's appeared on TV, we wouldn't mind even next week doing a Zoom call. Just know what is happening. So kwa hivyo emoji, tafuteni huyo mtoto bana. Next week tufanye a live, we do a Zoom call. Tujue ni nini na happen kwa akili ya huyo mtoto, right?
Jaribu kuimagine umeenda kuambia mzazi wako,
nani? Nilijaribu hiyo upuzi, babangu alinibuka kwani. Nilikataanga shule Lubinu High School huko Shianda, nilikataanga shule. Babangu alifukuza nyumbani for almost a year. Sikuonekana huko. Ladies and gentlemen, without taking too much time, allow me to invite a legend himself. One of the best footballing talent this country has ever produced. He has played in India. He has played even in younger stars, that is in Tanzania. And he was among the top scorers of the Harambee Stars. But of course, put that away, he's now the newly elected, in less than a week, the newly elected visionary leader of the, and of course, the new president of the AFC Leopards, Kenya's oldest football team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to know his story and what does he have in store for football at large. Ladies and gentlemen, please, the one and only President Boniface Ambani, live on the show. No, you're sasa. Hey. Yeah. Sunday school dropout. Welcome on the show, sir.
Thank you.
President Boniface Ambani.
Yes.
Bro, we've been friends all these years. I never saw this coming. Now kwa niambia kwamba una mipango ya kusimama urais wa AFC Leopards.
No, you could have seen.
Well, I know how passionate you are about football, and of course, even our footballers, the Luya community, and the AFC Leopards team at large. But where did you think? Nini ilikuamsha siku moja ukasema, by the way, nasimama urais? Nini nilifanya?
No, nasema kwamba tangu tutoni. I've been so ambitious, football has been in my DNA.
Of course.
So vitu naona vitu zinafanyika Kenya, then I said, no, I need to change.
Something.
And the moment I started playing football, I went outside the country and started playing football. Then I knew we have jokes in this country. Yeah?
Why? I mean, we have jokes in this country. You have the privilege. You had before until 2010 when you had an injury. You played for major teams.
Yeah.
Ulianza wapi story ya ball? First, even before we get to you and Harambee Stars and Young, football ilianzia wapi?
Nilianza home, yeah? Home, kwetu ni Shiseno.
Shiseno. That's the village.
It was a village. Now it's the state, yeah.
Umesikia? Kakamega tuko na state ndani.
Now it's the state.
Rongai ni estate. Rongai ni estate.
And ni estate.
That's right.
So nilianza ball home, but nilikuwa nacheza tu ile ya fun. It's not that I was so much into it, but it was just fun. Primary, secondary.
Primary ilikuwa na wapi?
Primary ilikuwa Shikondi primary.
High school
Mahoho. Yeah.
Na hii time yote ball ilikuwa tu bado for fun.
Yeah, ball ilikuwa for fun. Mahoho secondary, I just used to play interclasses, yeah. I was not serious with football.
Now, if you're not serious with football, that means you had other dreams.
Yeah, anyway, I was not, my mom, I can take you back maybe.
Yes,
my
please.
My mother,
please do.
Josephine Musinzi, never wanted to see me on the pitch, yeah? So, ages back, huh?
Yes.
Sports used to be perceived as something that cannot take you anywhere.
It's not for serious.
Yeah.
Ni kama DJ sai.
Yeah.
Leo umeamka na mimi leo.
But see how much DJs are making right now. We thank God for that. So
mom was on my case each and every day, so I couldn't venture. So I only started venturing into football fully when I went to college.
When you went to college?
Arvis, Nakuru. Yeah.
Now college, what are you studying? Because of course you're not studying accounts.
Yes.
So you go FCPA, Boniface Ambani. Did you finish about the other
on the way, the accounts, it needs a lot of concentration. Yeah?
Yes.
But when I started playing football now, I lost it somewhere.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Who were you watching at that time? And you thought, if I take this football thing, this soccer thing serious, this is the person I want to become. Nani ulikuwa na watch your time, even in international stage?
Locally, there were the likes of JJ Masiga,
yes,
Mulamba, Peter Dow, yeah. But we just used to hear about them on the radio. So I just wanted to emulate them, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, so internationally, they're the likes of Eric Cantona.
Yes.
Yeah. The striker, the Manchester United. I think that's how I fell in love with Manchester also.
Oh, you're also a Manchester fan?
Yes.
Hii interview tungefanyia kwa Zoom. Watu wa Manchester kidogo mimi ni wewe unajua mimi ni Arsenal kufa kupona. Manchester I think there could be some watu wa Manchester pale.
So that's how I fell in love in football, and then in college, I got time to
start focusing
on it. Yeah, and the first month after reporting to college, I was appointed the captain. College, yeah, college.
Quick.
Yeah, that was very quick. And before long, I was also appointed as the head of sports in the college.
In the college itself. Yeah. Then you leave college, and now you've now set your mind that this football is what I want to pursue.
No, I not even left college, because first time after closing, I went to see my bro Fred.
Yes.
Fred Ambani. By that time, he was playing football in Eldoret with the Rivertex. So during holidays, I started training with the team in Eldoret Rivertex.
Oh,
no,
so you
Eldoret Cereals.
So you already umeanza kujipanga, umeanza kujiplan.
So I just got time to go and train with Cereals. And on my first day in training, coach, what is his name? Coach Eliake Mongoli signed me on the first day. So that's how I picked it up now. So
you and your brother Fred were actually on the same team at some point?
At some point later. But he was in Rivertex.
Yes. Oh, yeah, me
nilikuwa Eldoret Cereals. So when he left Rivertex, I joined Rivertex. He went to AFC Leopards.
Wow.
So at one point now, I only played for Rivertex for only 6 months. I was the hottest striker that time. So AFC came for me.
And
so
now
I
you
joined
play
my
for-
bro.
So the two of you are playing together?
Yeah.
Who scored the more goals?
1998.
Where? 1998. Where ulikuwa wapi 1998? Unaona, ungezaliwa mapema. Hiyo sasa unaona 1998 hata ujui World Cup ya 1998 nani walishinda. Wewe unajuanga ile style ya Ronaldo hapa ilitokea wapi? Wana huyu. So
1998. We won the league in 1998. That's the last time AFC Leopards won the league.
Why? Kama Mluya nimesikia uchungu. That was our last time.
This is the last time. He was the top scorer and I was the second top scorer in the same league.
So according to the records,
Yeah.
Fred Ambani, Boniface Amani.
Yes.
How did it feel you and your brother being on the same pitch?
Wow, it was quite interesting. But the most interesting part is before we were on the same pitch, we were opponents. We once met. He was the other side, I was the other side.
How did it feel? Mlikuwa mnaongea before match?
He scored, and then I equalized for AFC Leopards.
Aye. Fate was funny. So yeye anafunga unafunga.
So it was just sibling rivalry, but on the pitch.
On the pitch. Kifika home.
We are buddies.
At this point, what is Mama Josephine saying?
Wow, Mama Josephine was just elated, yeah. Mama Josephine also started knowing that I'm playing football when I was called to the national team under 23. Now that's why, when she had on radio the list of players who are traveling for the national team, then I was that's my son. What am I getting? Am I getting it right or wrong? By that time I was still in college.
Beautiful.
All right, yeah.
Then now from there, now you have been spotted now joining the under 23 the national team.
National team, yeah.
Who spots you? Who spots you this time?
That time they were looking for under 23 players in different teams all over.
Regional.
So there's we had played a tournament in Kitale. Yeah. So scouts came, and I think I was the best that time.
And they scouted you out?
They scouted me out.
Who was the coach at that time?
For Rivertex, Abdul Majid. Yeah.
But for the national team?
For the national team again, Abdul Majid that time.
Where? And there you are.
Yeah, man.
Now you've grown from the under 23.
Yes.
Now you've gone to the main.
Yeah.
Which was your first ever international match?
Against Djibouti. Away
in Djibouti.
We won 3-0, and here we hammered them 9-1.
Wait, Harambee Stars imeifungana 9? Jehovah. Harambee Stars.
Yeah, we hammered Djibouti 9-1. It was a team, yeah. It was a very excellent. On my debut, I scored a brace.
Beautiful, my goodness.
Yes.
How does it feel at this time? Because now it's Boniface Ambani playing on a very top level football.
Yeah.
Unajiona KBC at that time. What is that thing in your mind? What are you thinking?
You know, I just wanted to perform, you know. I just wanted to fill the shoes of the likes of Kinamasiga, you know. Those are stars.
And now you with them, they say assist.
So I just wanted to get there. I was not even thinking about the money or whatever. I was just thinking of how am I going to get this. I just need also to make my name in football. Yeah.
So your first payment, first payment national team. How much was it? Your first payment ever?
My first payment ever in football.
No, it's Harambee Stars.
Harambee Stars. It was 300, Bob.
Hey.
It was 300 shillings.
Ufunge Djibouti 9-0 unangoja so tatu. Bro, hata shisha haitoshei.
Aya. Our allowances were 300 shillings per day, 300 Bob.
Jehovah El Shaddai.
And the win bonus was 5,000 shillings. Win bonus.
So in the home na 5,300.
No, maybe you are in camp for 2 weeks. So that's 300 times the 14 days.
14 days.
Yeah.
Hey, now ulifanya nini? Your first ever payment. Do you remember what you did with it?
Yeah, I bought my mom a very good suit.
Nice.
Yeah, because I wanted to also show her that football can actually pay. However little it was, but I got a very excellent suit. With my dad also another excellent suit.
Bas.
Bas.
I'm sure walikuwa wanaenda pale nini wana watch football na suit. Unajua imenunuliwa na mtoto. Hii ni baada ya rambe. Hapo ndio. Hii time ulikuwa na kadem?
Hiyo time. Nilikuwa na.
Ungekosa kakienyeji fulani. Unasema so tatu inge maintain them.
So tatu. Tao uko sawa.
Tao ilikuwa nafanya kila kitu.
Unaweza weka hata maboys pahali
suti ya mzae.
Bado na kama maintain mama. Tao moja.
Tao allowance ni 300 times ngapi? Times 14 days. Ngapi? Alafu kuja win bonus 5,000. So
uko sawa.
Uko na karibu 10,000 na kitu hapo.
Na hiyo time ni pesa mob sana.
Iko pesa mingi sana.
Lakini sasa bado lakini uko kwa bed sitter.
Ka bed sitter na stove.
Ya Calox. Unakazimanga na maji. Alafu macho yanaanza kukuuma. Hao watoto wa gas. Boni waambie. Kale kangwa nje.
Kanaweka nje.
Unaweka nje.
Anaweza lipuka.
Alafu ulikuwa kama maji hivi.
Alafu ilikuwa tu rangi moja tu green. Na ka lion. Hakuna kitu.
Unapata Boni on Sunday afternoon after kwa warako. Yeye na utambi.
Itokee, haitoki.
Huyu ni top scorer wetu lakini on Sunday. Unakazungusha utambi imeingia.
Ngala mafuta.
Ana mafuta unakamwagilia juu kawake.
Mafuta taa. Unarudi home unapata mafuta taa iliisha.
Inaisha katikati ya ugali.
Ama hizo tambi. Hizo tambi kumbe uko kizongeza zimekuwa fupi.
Sasa ndio amekaa.
Mbona stove yake? Nimeweka mafuta. Kumbe tambi zimekuwa fupi.
Sasa hiyo time ungefanyaje? Dema amekaa
saa 8 usiku, saa 5.
Hiyo wazo mafuta. Mnapika ugali saa 8.
Duka zimefunga.
Inabidi ugali na kwa uji. Sukuma na kauji.
Kutoka mbali bana boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Having a beautiful tete-a-tete and exclusive for the first time on Kenyan TV after being elected as the president of the AFC Leopards, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we'll be talking about, we'll just be throwing in a few pictures of him back in the days. We'll talk about him in India and him in Tanzania. And of course, from there we get to know what is his plan for the AFC Leopards team. Ladies and gentlemen, an exclusive of Boneface Amani, president himself, live on DStv TV. We will definitely see you after the show break. Coming live from the heart of Westlands, this is Naivas Baraka Express. And of course, katikati ya week already, yes, it's in the middle of the month, of course. Deal of the week, let's see what we can actually. Najua vitu zimeanza kuisha, skari imepungua, mchele imeisha, biscuit umekula zote, hakuna kitu yote. Hiyo nyumba inakaa ni kama ndo mmeingia ndani jana. Hakuna anything. Now come, let me show you how you can still be able to stay upbeat, of course, with your needs in the house, but on a good budget, because, I mean, it's Naivas. We are always saving you money, even after 35 years of serving you. Kuja tuone kazi. Let me show you what we can actually do, right? Ati ya mwezi enjoy maisha kwa sababu ni katikati ya mwezi. Ukikuja Naivas unaishi ni kama mwaka, mwezi ndio imeanza. So get yourself still some digestive biscuits. Najua sasa unaogopa kuchukua hii soda kubwa. Najua unaogopa hii. So it's still fine. You can still be able to afford at least even 2 of this on a very good budget as well, all right? The necessary things that are needed to get you across the month are actually affordable to you. Mafuta usibabaike. Mafuta ndio hii tunachukua pale, mafuta ya gani? Ya Wina. Unajua mchele ni kitu unaweza pika mara moja na we spread kama siku 3, right? But make sure buy still the brand of your choice at an affordable price. Sawa. Unaweza chukua haka kata kusukuma mpaka ka 20 something pale. Unachukua tishu 2-3 unamalizia. Mtu yosema ati ni juu ni katikati ya mwezi siwezi afford tishu. Wewe pia baya. Unataka chakula itest kama kokoto ati sababu ni katikati ya mwezi. Bado hata tomato sauce iko kwenye offer. Oh my goodness. Get into any Naivas supermarket across the country in all our outlets and get to experience the deal of the week on all our goods and products. It's a Naivas. Naivas, we're always saving you money.
Deal of the week was brought to you by Naivas.
Msikilizaji, Radio 47 station yenye watangazaji wa haiba kuu, Captain Emmanuel Masumbe, MC Jaffe ama Able nchini Kenya.
Mimi naitwa Alex Mwakideu,
Ali Hassan Kauleni. Tunavuma
Mkamburi Chigogo,
Nimanucho the Young Gola,
Dr. Funike, Katela Maisi,
John Maloba kwa kishindo,
Mama Taifa Eva Mwalili.
Naitwa Baruk Mwalimu.
Bwana mimi naitwa Billy Mia ukipenda kamanda wa hizi shuli.
Na bado
jina langu ni Fred Arocho.
Lizmit Beatrice Maganga.
Hii imeenda ni ya kutikisa.
Kate Kuno, the Queen of Rumba.
Lucky Heriano,
Edwin Smio, Collins Lusweti, Wadi Mwema.
Wewe uchunge bwana, kitu nzito itamaliza wewe.
Radio 47 hapa ndipo.
And of course, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Fred tonight. Of course, I'm having an amazing time and enjoying an exclusive for the first time ever as the newly elected AFC Leopards, the football team. Interview live on TV47. My goodness, it's been such an amazing time. And of course, remember, you'll be getting to know and hear about his plans and what he has in store for us. And of all the sports update about AFC Leopards only on Radio 47, TV47, of course, Sporty TV. Unajua kuna kitu umesema tukacheka behind the scenes wakati tulikuwa break. Umesema your stove ndio ilikuwa the real tear gas.
Tear gas. Tear gas sasa hii.
Hey, waste.
Ukizimia kwa nyumba, zeta video umefunga madirisha.
Alafu unapata ni nyumba kama 4.
Wala wengine watabidi.
Kila mtu
mpaka jirani anatoka anasema kuna nini?
My God. You played for before, was it before Tanzania? Which one came before, India or Tanzania?
India.
India was the first one you played for. Yeah. How did you get to India?
I was in Vietnam the first place.
Ulimecheza Vietnam? Katikati ya vita? Wewe kwani umecheza Vietnam? You played in Vietnam?
Yes, I was in Vietnam. So my buddy, but even before that, my first professional stint ilikuwa Oman.
Oman.
Sultanate of Oman.
Come on.
Kwa Arabu.
Mlikuwa mnacheza mpira na kanzu? Na Arafat. Ukifunga unasema tulisema Abdullah.
That was my first professional stint.
Oman.
It was in Oman, Sultanate of Oman.
What?
I was there for 2 seasons. Yeah.
How much you being paid a week?
A week. You know, by that time, ball iko nalipa sana, but we were just trying to at least make our ways out.
Upandisha profile.
Yeah, upandisha profile, exactly. Yeah. So by then, I think ilikuwa karibu between around 50 to 60K per month.
Per month? Which I mean from 300.
So I mean from, because nikiangalia my first pay at Rivertex, now salary, ilikuwa 3,600. Now hujatoa pay as you earn.
And as you pay.
And as you pay.
Unasema so ulikuwa ngoja ngeli 3. Unahemea. Mungu saidia watu wametoka mbali. So from Oman, then Vietnam.
Yeah, from Oman I came back again to Kenyan League kidogo. Yeah, and then now that's when I found myself to out of this country, Vietnam. Vietnam nikapiga season moja hivi. Then at the end of the season, my good friend Pamzo, Samuel Molo Pamzo.
Yes.
You know, he used to play football in India. And then East Bengal were looking for a striker. So he just mailed me, akaniambia, where are you? He thought I'm in Kenya, but I was in Vietnam. Nikamwambia niko Vietnam bwana. Akaniambia, I'm giving you 24 hours to be in Nairobi. But the best thing, the season just ended. So I jetted in on a Friday. The same Friday nikatafuta visa because nilingia asubuhi. And then ikifika, I paid for express visa to India. And then by saa 9 visa yangu ilikuwa imetoka.
Where?
So on the same day again. The next day, Saturday.
Wewe ndio huyo?
Mimi tena ndio huyo.
Medical checks haraka haraka kila kitu.
Medical checks haraka haraka is there for 4 days, yeah? And then from there, East Bengal, nikasign.
Another season?
Another season again in East Bengal. So in India, I was there for 1 season. East Bengal, and then another team in India, Salgoka, wakani sign again.
Hey, so did you learn a little bit of Kihindi?
Kihindi is, bwana, ni ngumu.
That's a team player there.
Patel.
Coach alikuwa na coach then. Table Oh, Ambani, you lost the goal. So from India, then you find yourself, did you come directly back home?
Yeah, from India. I was going back again for another season, but I came for the national team assignment. And Yanga were looking for a striker. I say, let me go to Yanga first. When I went to Yanga, I signed immediately. So the only thing I had to request is for my international transfer certificate from India to Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Yeah.
There, how long were you there?
In Tanzania. In Tanzania, I was there for 2 seasons.
2 seasons?
Yeah. I was
strong.
I was the top scorer in Tanzania League, and I won 2 titles with the Yanga.
Aye.
Yeah.
My brother,
yeah.
You have done well. And now here we are. So in total, how many goals have you scored in your football career?
I don't even have that record, but I think more than 200 goals plus.
More than 200 goals?
Plus.
Mimi nimefunga bao 3 in my life. Nimefunga bao 3, nina watoto watatu wasichana wazuri.
That is the only bao.
Hizo ndo bao nimefunga. Na kama Mluya sikuangusha, jamii ya Waluya sikuangusha. And now here we are. By the time you decided to vie for the presidency of the AFC Leopards, what was going wrong that was really paining you that you said there's something needs to be fixed?
Yeah, you know, after that exposure, nimekuwa na exposure so many countries, yeah.
Yes.
Hapo unacheza yani how football is being run.
Yes.
And then you come back home, you see how people are running football. Well, you see, no, this it can't. We just need to change.
Something needs to change.
Yeah, something needs to change. So after retirement, I got injured. Now I was in China. I went to China.
You went to China?
Yeah, I went to China.
You also played in China?
Yeah.
Hey.
Ni Jianamu tu ndo hukucheza. Jianamu tu ndo hukucheza. Mpaka China.
I went to China. I was in China.
What?
Civilization. Huku kwetu basi tuko aje. We are far. We are miles and miles away from those guys.
Things need to change.
Things need to change. You know, football is in these other countries. You come to Kenya, you look at it and then...
Guys are way ahead.
Far.
So what are these things that needed to
be fixed? Infrastructure, club management, there's so many things. You know, our pitches, you cannot, with the kind of pitches we have right in Kenya, you cannot actually get them outside.
Isn't it
not even horse racing. Even horse racing grounds are well manicured. Yeah, better.
So now, as we almost finish up the interview, you are less than a week into office. What is your vision and what is your plan for the AFC Leopards team as the president?
This club is an international club. It's not a local club.
True.
The way we are treating this club, it's as if it's a local club, yeah? So we just need to overhaul it, bring in fresh blood, involve so many people, other guys into football. You know, it's not just football alone. We should be thinking how we should also bring entertainment into it. We should be using you guys, people like you.
And I'm ready for that. I've told
exactly, yeah. We should be using people like you. We have so many personalities outside here who are not actually into football, but
strategic
minds, yeah, that we need to bring them on board and see how we can push this team to the next level. Yeah?
Beautiful.
Because when I look at it, AFC Leopards with its fan base of more than 10 million plus.
Exactly. And
we do not have anything to call even our home, you know. Even AFC Leopards TV alone, we should be doing this thing. You should be coming to record on AFC Leopards platform.
Studios and everything.
Studios and everything. Yeah?
What?
But we do not have anything of that kind. Yeah? So there's so much to be done.
So these are
we have so many guys in the corporate world who are from Western region. We are not even using them. Yeah? We have, when you're looking for sponsors, you're only looking for one sponsor. And we have so many companies around that can come in
kuna
on board.
maziwa, kuna maji, kuna SACCOs, banking institutions.
You see, like for example, we have a junior team of AFC Leopards. A junior team cannot be sponsored by a betting firm, a company. Yeah. So what does that mean? We need to go outside there and look for companies that can come in and partner with us. You know?
What?
Yes. Yeah, we are not supposed to be having AFC Leopards traveling by road from here to Mombasa.
No, God forbid.
God forbid, yeah. If they are going to Western for a match, they are traveling, the boys are traveling. It's tedious, yeah.
Ushachoka miguu already.
Ushachoka miguu already. So we need to have a partner in any company, an airline maybe, a travel partner that can actually fly these boys to Mombasa, and then after they play the match and then they're flown back.
They're flown back, of course.
Have that energy, yeah? They're ready, yeah.
What would you, my last question as we wrap up in the next 2 minutes, what do you, after your presidency, your tenure at AFC Leopards, what do you want Boneface Amani to be remembered for?
I just need to leave a legacy. I need to be remembered as a leader who came in and transformed the club and put it to an international status.
President himself, all the best.
Thank you.
You know, as your small brother, I've always promised you of my support.
Oh, yes.
And you know, we are here to make sure that our team, the Abaluya AFC,
exactly,
we get to the top.
Yes.
The international standards that we are supposed to be.
That's where we're supposed to be.
And of course, support you, Papa.
I know you give me that support.
Asante sana.
Asante sana.
Ladies and gentlemen, my goodness. As we finish up the show, you have heard from the man, so from the horse's mouth. AFC Leopards is about time to change the Luya football team. And of course, to our Shemejis, Gormaya, watch out. Things are about to be different. Things are about to be different. We will not be having this conversation again. What are this? The last cup tumambia ilikuwa 1998. It was 1998. 1998 ilikuwa ni kikombe ya mwisho. Hizi vikombe zingine Waluya tumekuwa nazo kama AFC ni za kukunywa chai. Finally something is changing. Asante sana. All the best kuja. Huyu kijana amekuwa akiongea basa na juu ya AFC Leopards. So ujue hapa
they fired everybody today. After they heard that now Ambani has taken over, now they have fired everybody.
Na anasikia hope yao iko hapa.
Mimi naona kama Nahama nakuja huko.
Kuja tutakushirikisha.
Say again.
Nahama nakuja kwa masemeji FC Leopards. Sasa ndio team. Nimeachana na Gor Mahia.
Na huko ni self contained. Ukiingia AFC tunakupatianga bibi na watoto. Ladies and gentlemen, see you again next week same time. That was such an amazing. Remember, you can find this interview on our YouTube page, T47 Digital, and of course on our TikTok pages, and of course on T47 as well. See you. Have a good night, and of course a new awakening of the AFC Leopards team. Have a good night. God bless you. To all the ladies and to all the men, you can sort yourselves out and be strong. Have a good night.